I am very excited to be here. This is delicious salad.
I'm so excited. Watermelon is truly one of my favorite ingredients.
Same.
So teach me a ton.
All right, so let's do it. So we're gonna start with a very simple and easy kind of vinaigrette over here. So we're going to take our lemon juice in here. We're gonna add in also some orange juice. And now we're also gonna use the zest of both. I am a big zest person. I love zest.
I can never get enough zest.
Never enough. So we're going to zest it
I have a zest for life.
Love that. So we are just going to get in a bunch of our zest in there, both the orange zest and the lemon zest in there. And that's just gonna add more kind of aromas and smells when you're doing that. It is kind of like the little secret ingredient to just kind of really boost the flavor. Then, followed by that, we're gonna add in some balsamic vinegar. Do you like vinegar?
I love vinegar, but I always want it to be in the back seat and the olive oil to be the driver.
Good call.
I like acid coming from fruit more.
Honestly, same. That's why I do like kind of the two acids from fruit and the balsamic. Then we add a little bit of olive oil into there as well. And of course, some salt and pepper. Always important. Any restaurant food you eat, one of the main reasons it's more delicious than home food is they just use way more salt and pepper than anyone would realize. Now, we're going to whisk that up over here. And now, a little trick I do is I'm actually going to add our watermelon into the vinaigrette before we add the arugula, so we kind of soak some of it up. So we're going to toss it in here, and then as you can see, the watermelon's gonna almost kind of soak up all that vinegar and all the lemon juice and the zest. Then I like to add in the arugula. But it's very important, if you're entertaining with this, you really want to do this right before, because the balsamic vinegar has a dark color and it will kind of just ruin the color if you do it too far in advance.
That's a hot tip.
Hot tip, that's what you want to do.
Hot tip.
So now, also, very important in salads, I always love to add in some type of nut. It gives it like a nuttiness, a little crunch, so let's add in some walnuts.
And kind of like that fattiness.
Yeah, you really need the fattiness. Now, let's toss that together. And finally, let's add, well, not finally, we have two more ingredients. We're gonna add in...
Second to last?
Second to last, correct. We're going to add in our arugula, which is personally my favorite of all the greens, because it's really nice and peppery. It adds so much great flavor.
I love it also with melted cheese in a sandwich. I'm just gonna say that.
Speaking of cheese, we also have some crumbled up feta, which will give us even more fattiness. Some salt is really important. I think feta is a great cheese to go with in any type of salad. It's also sturdy. It really holds itself up. So now just toss that together. And Drew, that is it. If you're entertaining, it is a very quick recipe to make to impress your guests.
We did this in like 3 minutes, Eitan.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you're supposed to serve it in a little bowl, but
No, we're eating from these.
Okay, good. I love these.
Yeah, I'm taking this back in my dressing room later.
Okay, good. Perfect. Oh my God.
I think we both took too big of a bite.
I'm so glad out of the watermelon. I'm better.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I don't think either of us just uttered a word of English, but we knew exactly what each other meant.
You can hear masticating and delight. And that's as far as I'm concerned, all that matters. I absolutely, God, when you hit that feta.
Right? The fattiness, the saltiness.
And I always look forward to being with you, and I am so lucky to be a culinary contributor with you, or you're the culinary contributor, and I'm your little subject. Thank you, Eitan Bernath. Go to thedrewbarrymoreshow.com for the full recipe and get your summer on.